Let's try to compile our code. To compile a Java code, type Java space your class name. Add two numbers is our class name. Here it's asking for first number. Let's give 5. Let's give 10. Here is the output. Here I'm using Atom editor. It is a simple editor like a notepad and a notepad++. I'm not using editors like Visual Studio Code and IntelliJ because if you are a beginner and if you write code in this type of editors, you will remember more of your code. Let's try to write the program. First, let's comment the code. Reads to integers from user and prints the sum. Let's save the file. Let's give the file name as add two numbers. Remember that every Java file has to end with .java extension. Click on save. Let's create a class. To create a class, you have to use class keyword. Class space, let's give a class name. Add two numbers is our class name. Let's create main method. Public. Here we are using public keyword because we are specifying that main method is public. Static. We are using static keyword to specify that main method is static and we don't need any objects to be created to invoke the main method. Void. Void means this main method doesn't return anything. Main string arguments. These are command line arguments. Let's create an object for scanner class to read the input from the user. Scanner class is available in java.util package. So first let's import the package. To import any package in Java, you have to use import keyword. Import space package name java.util.star. Here we are specifying star because we are importing everything from this util package. Let's create an object for scanner class. Here scanner is the class name and we have to give object name. Let's say our object name is SC, stands for scanner, is equal to create any object we have to use new keyword. New scanner system.in. Here we are taking input from the user. So you are using system.in. Remember that here S is capital and in system S is capital. Let's ask for the first number. To print anything on the screen, you have to use system.out.println. Enter your first number. Let's read that number from the user. Here the user is entering an integer. So let's declare an integer variable. To declare an integer variable in Java, you have to use int keyword. Int, and you have to give a variable name. Let's give it as first. We will try to read that integer variable through scanner class. SC is the object name. Dot nextInt is the method we use to read an integer from the user. Let's try to ask for another number. System.out.println. Enter your second number. Similarly, we have to create another variable to store the second integer. Here, let's print what are the numbers entered by the user. To print something on the screen, we have to use system.out.println. You entered. To add two strings, we have to use the plus operator. First, let's give a comma between first and second numbers. To give a comma, give comma and concat that comma with second integer. First, let's add the two numbers. To add any two integers, we have to use the plus operator. First plus second. Let's store this value in another integer known as sum. So let's create another integer sum. Int sum is equal to first plus second. Let's print the sum on the screen. System.out.println. The sum is, let's concat that sum. Click on Ctrl S to save the code. Let's try to compile this code. Click on Windows R and press CMD. Navigate to that folder where we saved the file. To navigate to any folder, you have to use CD. CD stands for change directory. We saved that file in Java folder. To clear anything on the command prompt screen, you have to press CLS. Okay, let's try to compile the Java code. First, let's try to check whether Java is installed in our system or not. To check Java is installed or not, press Java space -- version. OpenJDK. Here you can see that OpenJDK 17.0.2 has been installed. Let's try to compile our Java program. To compile any Java program, we have to use javac command and give our Java file name. Add two numbers .java is our file name. Click on enter. Here you can see that there are no errors in our Java code. Let's try to run our Java program. To run any Java program, you have to use Java command. Java space. Here you have to give your class name. Here our class name is add two numbers. Let's give our class name add two numbers. Here it is asking for our first number. Let's enter 5. It is asking for our second number. Let's enter 10. Here you can see that it is specifying that you have entered 5, 10 and the sum of 5 and 10 is 15. That's it for the video. If you like the content, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.